Hi everybody, and welcome to Haiku with Bukasaya Shigawa, and welcome to my studio. I'm coming to you from the subarctic interior of Alaska, in a town called Fairbanks. This channel is going to be all about haiku poetry, tanka, senu, and haiga. So welcome, I hope you enjoy, and the first book we're going to look through is Up the Mountain, and I hope you enjoy. Well, here we are, up the mountain, place I call my Hermit Hovel, place I built I'm coming back from Japan the last time. And at first it was a 10 by 20 structure, and you can see I wrote it out, kind of drew it out on the plane flight back. When I finally got back, I went to Home Depot and I needed these 4 by 8 boards, and they wouldn't fit in the back of my Volvo, so I cut them down to 2 by 4s, 2 foot by 4 foot, and then I put them together that way. And the slope was so steep, as you can see. What I ended up doing was I ran a rope down to where I wanted the hovel, and I would send stuff down by rope, or I would just throw it down. So I'd get back from Home Depot, park, set up camp, tent, sleeping bag, make it look like I was sleeping there, and then get everything out of my back of my back of my wagon, Volvo wagon, throw it down the hill, and I'd have to go down, throw it down again, maybe 2 or 3 times to get it to where I want. And there's some things, these big cement blocks, foundation blocks, that end up going all the way down the hill. The first couple times I didn't realize, ooh, that won't work. And that's when I started to connect some of them to rope. But yeah, this is the place where I created all the content in Up the Mountain. And like I said, I wasn't alone. There were other people that lived in, I'd say 8 or 9 other people, mostly veterans from Iraq, Afghanistan war, that would hang out. And it was a great experience. I'm glad I did it, and it really created a spot where I could really create and still maintain being in the regular normal world and go back off into my own little world. It's very rare in life you can get that balance, but I felt like I really found that balance there for weeks and months at a time. And there's a bedroom view from the bed, I should say, and there's the drive up also. So just want to give you guys a little taste of that. Fading, drying, a leaf throwing up sunlight, summer leaves. I think this next poem speaks to the contrast, the stark contrast from summertime and wintertime living here in Alaska. Commuting, Chattanooga to North Pole. Now, I used to work in a school in North Pole, which is south of Fairbanks, where I am now. And Chattanooga is north of Fairbanks and North Pole. It's on what people would consider the edge of the bush. It's a town with a population of between 12 and 17. And sometimes the commute just was not doable. Sometimes the snow would be so high that my little Volvo wagon couldn't drive because the snow was so high. It would lift the wheels off the ground, and tires couldn't get any traction on the road. So we'd all sit in the Chattanooga Lodge and wait for the tow truck to go by, and then we'd follow the tow truck and go into town, or sometimes you just wouldn't go into town that day, and that happened maybe once or twice a year. Another interesting thing about living up here, all the schools most of them have bathrooms in their staff room, so that there's so many people that live in dry cabins, they can come in and take a shower. That's kind of changed, and it's not happening as often because more people in North Pole and Fairbanks have showers, but it's still there for you to use if you want it. So